Have you ever wondered how some people always seem to be happy? So listen to this story to discover the secret and receive a golden tip. In a small village in rural Japan, there lived a wise and playful Zen master named Jonshin. Known for his intelligence and humor, he loved to play tricks on children and teenagers to teach them valuable lessons. One day, a young and enthusiastic student from the village named Yuto was walking home from school when he heard a guttural roar coming from a bush. A chill ran down his spine and his legs began to tremble as an image of a large tiger formed in his mind. However, when the beast leaped out of the bush, it wasn't a tiger, it was Master Jonshin, who burst into laughter. Yuto let out a sigh of relief and stood there for a while, observing the monk's joy. He had never seen Master Jonshin sad, and everyone in the village regarded him as the epitome of happiness and success. Seizing the moment, Yuto asked the monk, "Master Jonshin, what's your secret to being happy and successful?" Master Jonshin smiled broadly, delighted to see yet another young person interested in his secret. Most people ran away and only returned to him with the right questions once they were adults, but not Yuto. From a young age, he was already interested in life's important questions. With a twinkle in his eye, Master Jonshin said, "I can tell you my secret, but on one condition." "What is it?" "You must complete a small task." "All right, I'll do whatever you ask," Yuto replied eagerly. Master Jonshin then led him to a nearby market and approached a fish stall that emitted a terrible smell. The worst part was the fish's expressions, with their mouths gaping as if they had been startled before dying. Master Jonshin purchased the strangest-looking fish and handed it to Yuto, who immediately imagined he would have to eat it. But the master simply asked him to place the fish on his head and walk through the village without letting it fall. "You don't want to scare this poor fish even more, do you?" Confused but determined, Yuto saw no choice but to follow the master's instructions. He truly wanted to know the secret to happiness and success. Perhaps at the end of the task, the fish would come back to life, thank him, and reveal the secret. So Yuto placed the fish on his head and walked through the village with utmost concentration. To onlookers, his expression was even more remarkable and comical than that of the fish on his head, and soon everyone began pointing and laughing at him. Despite a few words of encouragement, Yuto turned red with embarrassment. Still, he pressed on. With the fish on his head, he walked through the entire village. And minutes later, he returned to where he had left Master Jonshin. But Master Jonshin wasn't there. Yuto only realized where the master was when he heard loud laughter behind him. Startled, he dropped the fish. For a moment he panicked, but seeing the master's face filled him with an irresistible urge to laugh at the poor fish on the ground, staring back in shock. "Well done, young man," exclaimed the master, wiping tears of laughter from his face. "You've discovered the secret to happiness and success." Yuto was puzzled, not understanding. The master then explained, "Life will constantly throw us challenges and unexpected situations. The secret to overcoming them with success and happiness is to face them with a light heart and a sense of humor. That way, you'll find joy even in the toughest moments, and your happiness will no longer depend on circumstances. Don't take yourself too seriously, young man. Whenever you feel down or defeated, remember something funny that has happened to you and move forward." Yuto smiled, and from that day on, he faced life with a smile on his face, tackling challenges with the same determination he used to carry the startled fish. Whenever he felt sad or overwhelmed, he remembered Master Jonshin's lesson and found strength to keep going. Through a seemingly trivial and nonsensical task, carrying a fish on his head, the master taught that our attitude toward adversity defines our happiness and success. And here's the golden tip: face life's challenges with lightness and a sense of humor, because how you react to difficulties is more important than the problem itself. This approach not only makes tough times more bearable, but also allows you to find joy and growth in unexpected situations. When life feels strange and senseless like a fish is on your head, remember to smile, embrace the moment, and move forward with determination. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to hear more impactful tales. And tell us in the comments, what challenging situation in your life have you faced with lightness and humor? Have a nice day and see you in the next video.